What is up, FBG fam? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another Genshin Impact video. So for today's video, I wanted to try and answer a question that I've gotten a couple of times, and that is whether Kokomi is going to be a good fit with Ball, the Raiden Shogun, or not in a team comp. And I'm going to answer this question to the best of my abilities, and for my Kokomi fans, I'm just going to go ahead and state it outright. Please don't get upset with me. I'm just trying to be as informative and as unbiased as possible, so please don't come after me. Don't go in the comment section, don't dislike, I promise. I love Kokomi. I think she's a fantastic character. Do I think she needs some work? Yeah. Do I think she's gonna get some tweaks before she releases? I think so, hopefully. I know they're close to like completing everything, but hopefully she gets a little more tweaks. I think she's a great character, I love her, but I did want to answer the question as honest and as unbiased as possible. Also, for the individual that asked me to put Zhongli on the screen this time so you can stare into his dreamy eyes, there you go, that one's for you. Anyways, let's go ahead and jump straight into the video. So, do I think Kokomi is going to be a good fit with Ball in a team comp? I don't think so. I'm going to be straight up and honest right up front. I don't think so. And I was talking about this subject with my good friend Mav. Once again, Mav, massive shout out to you, my friend. So knowledgeable when it comes to Genshin Impact. We were kind of discussing this a little bit better. I wanted to pick his brain on the subject. I already had my initial thoughts on it, which I was thinking she wasn't going to be the best fit. But I spoke with Mav and he gave me some additional information on the reasons why she's not going to be the greatest fit. Now, when I say not a great fit, let me just clarify. Can she work with the Raiden Shogun? Yes, because the Raiden Shogun is going to work with any character that you put her on team-wise. It's the same with like Zhongli and Venti. You could put them on any team and they're going to work with any character. That's just the way their kit is built. It's the same with the Raiden Shogun. You put her with anybody, she's going to work extremely well because she's such a great support, such a great sub DPS, and a character that if you wanted to can make a main DPS. She can fill all roles for you. So you can make it work. But is it ideal? No, I don't think so, and there's a few reasons why. First and foremost, it's within her elemental burst. I want to talk about that first. Her elemental burst, it's an interesting one, but it's one to where you're gonna have Kokomi out and stay out on the field. Now, I'm not gonna go into details because their information hasn't been released yet, and you guys know me, I don't go into details about information that hasn't been released just yet. But what I will say is that when you pop her elemental burst for Kokomi, you're gonna want to leave her out because that's just how her ult works. Kind of disrupts the rotation in terms of how you're going to want to use the Raiden Shogun specifically. What's gonna happen is that you're gonna pop Kokomi's elemental burst. The issue that you're gonna run into is if you're gonna leave her out there for the duration of the elemental burst, which you don't have to, but what would be the point of popping it then you're going to disrupt the rotation and it's not going to be very cohesive with the Raiden Shogun. You're going to run into some rotation issues and you're not going to be able to control it as well as you would be able to with other characters on your team. So it's just, the synergy is just not really there. And the only reason you would really be using Kokomi in the first place is for her Hydro and Electro reactions, which you can get that with any Hydro character, which I think there's a better one that you would want to put with the Raiden Shogun anyways. And outside of that, she's just only really providing healing, which healing's great and all, but if you've seen my last video, I prefer to have a shield over healing any day of the week and twice on Sundays. So Kokomi, in my opinion, is just not that great of a fit in terms of characters that you can choose from. Is she a good character? Yeah, I think she's a pretty decent character. Will she work with the Raiden Shogun? Of course. If you wanted it to work, you will find a way to make it work, I promise you. But there's just better options. So if we take a look at the characters in terms of Hydro specifically, are we able to filter in terms of that? No, that's, well, I'm sure you can. Yes, you can. You can tell I don't do this often. So if we take a look at the Hydro characters that we have Tartaglia, we have Xingqiu, we have Mona, and we have Barbara. If you're asking me, honestly, I would take Xingqiu every day of the week over, I've been using that term a lot, I gotta find better expressions. I would take Xingqiu over Kokomi every single time because Xingqiu offers a shield, he offers a bit of healing as well, and he is able to apply the Hydro consistently. And he doesn't have to be on the field. You have better synergy in rotations, a better cohesiveness of rotations and cycling, and you can control that cycle a lot better than if you had Kokomi on the team. So I think Xingqiu is just a better fit. Mona, I think, is a better fit as well. She just, I think, offers more than what Kokomi is able to offer, and I think is just a better Hydro character to place with her. So like those are just two right off the bat that I would take over Kokomi. You could take Tartaglia if you wanted to have like him be a main DPS, and you can really still control the rotations and the cycle. But Xingqiu, like right off the bat, Xingqiu is the character that I would go with over Kokomi. He's just I think a much better Hydro character if you're looking for one. I think the only reason why you would have Kokomi is if, you know, that's just a character that you really like. She's your most favorite character and you want to have her on the team, and you also want to have the Raiden Shogun on the team as well. I think that's the only reason why you would have Kokomi with the Raiden Shogun. Yeah, it's basically just, I'm looking at her kit, and it's just basically improving her own damage and healing the team. That's about it. That's about it. And I wouldn't take that over Xingqiu. Once again, I don't want you guys to think that I'm hating on Kokomi. I don't want you guys to get the wrong interpretation of what I'm stating. I think Kokomi is going to be a pretty good character, especially if this is a character that you've been waiting for, especially if this is a character that you like. By all means, don't let this video deter you. That's the character you want, you go for her. She's going to be good. She's going to work out really well. But the topic of the video is if she's going to work with the Raiden Shogun. And she will if you want her to. But it's not the best team comp to put together. Those two together is just not the best, in my opinion. And the only reason being, once again, is because of the elemental burst. I know I'm repeating myself, but it's the elemental burst, and there's just a better Hydro character in Xingqiu that you could put with her, in my opinion. So yeah, that is what I wanted to talk about. I wanted to provide this as well because once again, like I mentioned, I've gotten some people talking about it, but I also wanted to provide this information for people that might be wondering if Kokomi, you know, is worth going for to pair with the Raiden Shogun. And if that's your specific thing, that's the reason why you're going for Kokomi, because you want to try and pair with the Raiden Shogun, then I don't think it's worth. But if you're going for Kokomi because you like her as a character specifically, then by all means go for her. I'm just here to provide you the information about the Raiden Shogun the best that I can. So I hope this video helped. Once again, I'm gonna state it again. Hopefully I wasn't too confusing or convoluted in this video. And thank you guys so much for all your support. Thank you guys for everything that you do. We are so very close to 30K. It would be amazing to hit that before the Raiden Shogun releases. So anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for all your support. And I will see you in the next one. Remember to stand out, be different, have fun, go further beyond in everything that you do. And until next time, my boys, until next time, it's your homie Cody GT. And I'm out. Bye, guys.